If you want to break the people pleaser paradigm that you feel stuck in, stick around. In a second here, I'm going to run you through an exercise that's going to help connect you to your sacral. Okay, the sacral is this part of our body. It's our sexual creative life force. It's quite literally our stomach and our sex organs. Most people get stuck in the people pleaser mentality because they're up here in the head thinking about the external world. Granted, they have good intentions, but they're not considering, do I have energy for this? Is this frustrating as hell to me? Is this actually aligned with me? Oh, but it makes sense, and this person needs help. So I will fucking sacrifice myself, my happiness. Fuck what I have energy for and what I care about in the world. I'm gonna help this person. You see what happens? So let's drop out of here into here. It's very simple. All you gotta do is make noises. Go, uh-huh, if it's true for you, if it's not true for you, also works. Just don't do words, okay? Words are the language of the mind. I want the language of the bubbly guts. Now take a deep breath and exhale. Did you take the breath? Are you outside? Do you feel emotional? Are you hungry? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Are you thirsty? Is it nighttime? Are you wearing shoes? Is there any part of your body that hurts? Is there anybody you miss? Are you excited about what you're going to do later today? Do you feel proud of what you've been doing for the past hour? Do you feel like you're not enough? Do you feel like solving everybody else's problems will make you worthy of love? Is there any confrontation that you're avoiding? Do you know why you're avoiding that confrontation? Do you know who that confrontation is with? Have you ever seen your body graph before? Do you have a defined sacral? Do you have an undefined sacral? Wonderful. Take a deep breath with me and let it out. Sacral calibration complete. If you made it all the way through the exercise, congratulations. You're part of the 4% of the world that can actually do something about the people pleaser mentality. Unfortunately, everybody that left early is not going to be able to do anything about that because they're unwilling to do the work necessary to come into contact with themselves, and therefore will constantly be in this perpetual cycle of trying to make other people happy as a way of bypassing the things that they need to do for themselves to make themselves happy. The last 3 questions that I asked, have you seen your body graph? Is your sacral defined? Is your sacral undefined? These are very, very important. 70% of the population has what's called a defined sacral, meaning all of this gut energy, this is going to tell them exactly whether or not they have energy for something or they don't. It's going to tell them whether or not, this is going to be satisfying, or I don't ever want to do that again. These are generators and manifesting generators. And for these types of people, when they suppress their own sacral, they end up frustrated. When they go, I really want to do that, but then their mind comes in and says, oh, you can't do that. You're not cool enough. They're not going to like you, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't make sense. Your girlfriend, boyfriend's not going to like that. They end up frustrated. Vice versa, when something goes like, oh, I don't want to do that, but their mind goes, oh, but it makes sense, but it's a good paying job, but so-and-so will think you're cool for it. You see what's going on here? This sacral calibration will help you discern the difference between your mind rationalizing bullshit to you so that you can appear cool and happy, and your gut, which actually has information on what's going to make you happy and satisfied. For the 30% of the population that has an undefined sacral, reflectors, projectors, and manifestors, your gut is going to be telling you and giving you sacral responses based off of the people in your life and their sacral definition. You typically cannot trust your sacral to give you information about yourself. However, understanding this will probably help you understand why the people pleaser mentality is so hard to break out of. This exercise is going to be super helpful for discerning the difference between mental stuff, your own true sacral responses, and sacral responses that are being borrowed or sampled from the people in your life that are really close to you. If you don't know what your body graph looks like or what your human design is, visit reikimarco.com, plug in your information, generate a body graph. It's totally free. You're looking for this center right here. If it's red like it is in this body graph, that's a defined sacral. Learn to trust the gut. If this center is white like any of these centers, that's an undefined sacral. You have a different strategy as a reflector, projector, or manifester. Learn to trust that. If you want more information, I have custom generated reports that are $20, okay? Less than dinner. You can get your entire blueprint decoded and decrypted for you so that you don't have to be stuck in this people pleaser mentality and you can actually get on to living your own life. If you felt this, let me know in the comments, and please do me a favor, save it and share it with somebody who is ready to break out of the people pleaser mentality.